going to talk about the election. Again. Well, here we are again. Yet another election between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Oh, wait, hold on. What's that? I'm getting something in my ear. It's the 4-year itch. Correction. Between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris? Kamala is the Harris to the throne, if you will. And if you won't, then we're going to have a bad time. It kind of felt like Kamala just came out of nowhere. But she didn't just fall out of a coconut tree, you know. She actually bumped around on the way down, bunking on branches and getting a law degree and being attorney general and listening to jazz. A lot of people were like, a prosecutor on Air Force One? When pigs fly. Kamala has harder biases to break through than Hillary Clinton, because not only is she a woman, she also comes from a family where no one's even been president. Kamala Harris would be a good president because she spent 4 years with Joe Biden learning his vices, and she just went on Saturday Night Live to make sure she gets the last laugh. Trump is like the little engine that could. After years of everyone telling him pessimistic things like, "You can't say that, that's illegal, you're under arrest, that's too many Big Macs for one man," he's still got steam coming out of his head, and he's finally going downhill. Trump didn't pick Mike Pence as his VP this time because he wanted Pence to just hang around. J.D. Vance said people in Ohio are eating all the pets, so he wants to make a law that the pets have to stop looking so appetizing, because they're practically begging for it. And it's not fair to the farm animals who worked their whole lives to get eaten. Some animals aren't more equal than others. Jim Waltz will be a good vice president because he was a football coach, so he's used to working with people who must have hit their heads really hard. Also, he's a teacher, so we can get pizza parties and summers off. Trump played a got-your-nose prank on a garbage truck, and you can tell the truck got confused because it was supposed to be for getting rid of stuff that's past its prime, but it had a sign on it that said Trump. Later, he talked about how high of a step it was, and how he couldn't high step like that, which proved he's not a Nazi, because he did not see a way up there. Recently, Trump stopped answering questions and just danced for 40 minutes, which was good practice for when he faces the music after the election. Also, dancing is more expressive than words, and what he told us about his policy positions is that they're a little shaky. This election is tearing apart families. For instance, it's separating Jimmy Carter from his wife Rosalind because he has to stay alive to vote. Here I am at the Destiny desk. Votorama is sweeping the nation. This year I got this fancy map to show you all the numbers that say what's going to happen. These states on the sides are called the coastal elites, and that's because they'll coast along for the Democrats. And these are the flyover states because all that hoity-toity stuff isn't going to fly over there. This is the Rust Belt because they haven't worn their belts since the coronavirus. J.D. Vance got famous for his book Hillbilly Allergy. This is Florida, which is like that little dangly thing in the back of your mouth that if you touch it, it makes you want to throw up. Now, as you can see, Republicans are red because they're mad about the Democrats, and Democrats are blue because they're sad about themselves. The map has a lot of gerrymandering, which is named after a guy called Jerry Mander, who didn't like normal squares, so he made them all messed up with extra points and squiggles and twirlies. And that's the shape the House of Representatives is in. Republicans are elephants, so we never forget who was in charge on 9/11. Democrats are donkeys because of their policy of don't ask, don't tail. Currently, I'm predicting that Harris is going to take the blue states and Trump takes the red ones, but my model says there's a 30% chance that the two of them surprise us all and announce it's opposite day, and they already agreed to trade their votes with each other. And that's how they would soft launch their new reality show, Candidate Camera. Most of the pundits say there's 538 total electoral votes. I'm predicting that by the end of Election Day there'll be some extra ones because Mississippi and Alabama are going to have a baby. It'll be the state of their union. In this two-party system, a lot of people are underestimating the support we might see for RFK Jr.'s brainworm. It's like this TV show I saw where a parasite takes over people's brains and the last of us are left to rebuild society. It's called Fox and Friends. Hey there, swing voter. What's important to you in this election? Trick-or-treat. Well, actually, yes. That about sums it up. And now for the most important part of my algorithm. This is the future of AI. AI! Looks like it's a surprise third term for George Washington. Sure looks like this election's gonna be a squeaker. That's pretty much everything for now. Don't forget to like this video and comment on it and follow me on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and send me money. I'm trying to look at the big picture. This map is my map. This map is your map. We will decide map to the other side map. I'm looking for Freddy because he's my friend. And he invented it for me.